How's it going, guys? Welcome to another episode of A Track Call Quest. In this episode, we're going to be addressing this situation we got going on here. The plan is to build some sort of camera gear organizer compartment. And I seldom have anybody ride shotgun up in the front when I'm camping. I want to build it to where it's interchangeable. If I want to put the seat back in, all you gotta do is remove 4 bolts and swap it in. I'm gonna try to keep it as simple as possible for me. We got the seat turned around 180 degrees. And the reason I did this was I wanted to create it like a little living space for me. So this is typically how I carry my camera gear. So I bought one of these soft totes. Usually I have a couple of these down here in the floorboard area. And all the camera gear goes in there and everything is rattled around, stuff bounces around on those rough roads. Now you're always constantly looking for stuff because it's at the bottom of the box, right? So not only that, but these floorboards get pretty hot due to the catalytic converter below. The organizer that I'm planning on building will house a charging station. It's going to have 2 drawers filled off the Corbeau seat frame that I got. It'll keep everything neat and organized. Let's get into it, guys. Remove the 2 bolts up front, 2 bolts in the rear to be able to pull the seat out. Just like that, super easy. 1 degree. 2 degrees. Alright guys, so the bracket's in place. I decided to go ahead and remove the slide. There's no need for the slide. So now I have a nice flat platform to build on. 2-inch spacer in the rear. With a pretty thick washer back in here just to keep me level. And got the longer bolt there and back there. We are pretty level. And we're going to be working with this 2020, I believe. It's extruded aluminum. And I'm thinking we're going to have to drill some holes. Because I want this flush to the end here. So it's going to look something like that. We're going to have to cut this down. I want this end flush to the back side because I don't want anything falling in here where I can't get it out. And so, and I'll be able to stow more items back in here if I need to. So that's the way it's going to look. I do have to take into consideration the door. So when the door comes out, I want to make sure I clear this. guys, let's check it out. Ah, there it is. Yeah, prototype number 1. Came out pretty good. It's nice and sturdy in here. I'm rather happy the way it came out. I got clearance for the glove box. I got plenty way back there. So this side, the back side, and the side on the inside here will be covered in ABS sheet plastic. Probably about an 1/8 inch thick. Save on weight and costs. And then the front will be covered in the same material. It's gonna look really cool. I got some cool handles coming in. I'm waiting on the slide here for the drawer system. So I think on this side I'm gonna have the lock, so it locks in and locks out by a little switch. And so I think for the top drawer I'm gonna have it on the left, and then the bottom drawer I'm gonna have it on the right. So the overall depth is 16 inches, and the slide out, they say it goes out to 32.5. But yeah, the drawer's gonna come out to about here. What's awesome is the whole drawer comes out, and I still have clearance for the door. Down in here, we're going to cover this with the same material, ABS sheet plastic. So this would be like an upper shelf. I'll probably end up using one of those soft totes, just to store up here for miscellaneous items. And down here I have more area to stow away other items, maybe clothing, food, whatever, water. Maybe not water because it gets hot down there. So we're looking at the box from the driver's side, and the height is perfect. It's not going to interfere with my passenger side mirror. It's nice and sturdy. Really stoked. I could still access the glove box if I really needed to, but I hardly ever carry anything in there except for the owner's manual. So yeah, it's coming out pretty cool. What's going to be nice is I'm going to have this flat wall here, so I'll be able to mount different things if I wanted to. I could go with the Molly type siding or whatever, you know, which is awesome. Storage is awesome, keeping organized. I am going to move my CB radio to maybe here or here. I'm not sure yet, but it is going to go on the back side of this. And this is already wired on a quick disconnect, so if I do need to pull this out, you know, 2 wires, that's all it takes. But yeah, super stoked. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it for this video, and thanks for watching. So stay tuned for part 2.